Hello everyone, and happy Tuesday. Sarah and I are here once again in Slater Park, another absolutely glorious summer day. And the story that I'm going to share with you today is another story from a gentleman named Joseph Mazzella. I love his stories. They're all so inspirational and thought-provoking. So I hope that you like this one as much as I did. Hear Joseph's words. When I was a boy growing up in the 70s and 80s, it was common to see hitchhikers walking along the side of a back road as you drove along. A lot of people back then couldn't afford cars, so they either walked or hitched a ride when they had to go into town. As I got older, though, I noticed them less and less. That is, until recently. It seems the difficulties of life these days are leaving a lot more people with only their legs for transportation. Well, the other day I was driving home after picking up a few things from the store. I was in a sour state of mind. I had been watching way too much news and listening to too little music. I had been worrying too much and not praying enough. I was starting to wonder if there was anything I could do to make a difference in this crazy world. If anything I did even mattered. It was then that I saw her, a middle-aged woman loaded down with shopping bags on the side of the road, hoping to hitch a ride. I pulled over to the side of the road and let her in. She was traveling a bit out of my way, but I decided to give her a ride all the way home. She told me how hard things had been for her lately, and that she'd had to sell her car. Then, when I pulled into her driveway, she smiled and thanked me for the ride. I drove away smiling too. As I did, I heard God's soft, gentle voice speaking into the depths of my heart. Everything you do in this life makes a difference, my child. Everything you do matters. You matter. I thanked God for giving me a chance to do an act of kindness and make a difference in this world. I thanked God for helping me to share His love. And I thank God for sweetening my sour state of mind and for returning joy to my soul again. Always remember, you matter. You are loved. You are precious in God's eyes. And everything you do in this life makes a difference. So always live your life with love. Thank you, Joe, and thank you, God, for this gentle reminder. Hope you all have a blessed and glorious rest of your day. And make sure you thank God for all of your blessings.